Hello student, welcome to your data communication and computer network class. In this video, I will discuss about digital to digital conversion method, that is line coding. And in line coding, I will discuss about unipolar and polar scheme. And the bipolar will be discussed in the next video. So let's start. So in this video, I will discuss about line coding, and in line coding unipolar NRZ scheme, and in polar NRZ L, NRZ I, RZ and bifetch, and in bifetch Manchester and differential Manchester. So let's discuss. So as I have discussed in previous class, there are different methods to convert the data into signal, and to convert the digital data to digital signal there are two methods, line coding and block coding. And in this video we will discuss about some line coding scheme, that is unipolar and polar. So the line coding roughly divided into 5 categories, that is unipolar, and in unipolar we will discuss about NRZ scheme, and in polar we will discuss about NRZ L, NRZ I and RZ, and in bipolar AMI and pseudo-ternary, then multi-label and multi-transition. These are the line coding scheme to convert digital data into digital signal. So before proceeding, let us discuss some characteristic of line coding. So in line coding, there should be self-synchronizing. Means both receiver and sender clocks should be synchronized. There should have some error detecting capability. There should be immunity to noise and interference. There should be less complexity. There should be no low frequency component, means DC component, as long distance transfer is not feasible for low frequency component signal. So these are some characteristics of line coding. And in this video, I will discuss about only unipolar and polar scheme. Okay. So line coding methods are unipolar and unipolar NRZ scheme, in polar NRZ, RZ and bifetch. In unipolar it uses only one voltage level, and in polar it uses two voltage level, and in bipolar it uses 3 voltage level, then multi-level and multi-transition. So we will discuss it one by one in different video, and in this video I will cover only unipolar and polar schemes. Okay, so let's start. So first is unipolar scheme. In this scheme, all the signal label are either above or below the time axis, means it uses only one voltage. Okay, the first scheme is NRZ. NRZ means non-return to 0. Okay, non-return to 0. It is a unipolar line coding scheme in which positive voltage define bit 1. Okay, what is positive voltage define 1 and the 0 voltage define 0. Means positive means 1 and 0 means 0 voltage. Signal doesn't return to 0 at the middle of the bit. Thus it is called NRZ. Means the signal doesn't return to 0 in the middle. So it is known as non-return to 0. Here the example data is 10110. So as we know, the positive voltage will represent 1. So here in the time axis, here positive voltage is represented through 1. 1 represent with positive, and 0 with 0 voltage, again 2 1. Okay, so it is represent with positive voltage and 0 with 0 voltage. But this scheme uses more power as compared to polar scheme to send 1 bit per unit line resistance. Okay, moreover, for continuous set of 0 or 1, there will be self synchronization and baseline wandering problem. So in this scheme, it uses more power compared to polar scheme. So here this is another example of NRZ unipolar NRZ. The data is 0, 1, 00, 10, 11, 0, 110. Here 1 will represent with positive voltage, 1 always represent with positive voltage, and 0 will represent the 0. Okay, so the signal will represent as 1 is positive and 0 will be represent through 0. So NRZ 0 means 1 will be represent as positive voltage and 0 will represent as 0. And the next scheme is polar. In polar scheme, the voltage are on both the side of the time axis. Means it uses positive and negative value. So there are different scheme in polar. First is NRZ, and in NRZ there are two scheme, NRZ L and NRZ I. Then RZ. NRZ means non-return to 0. RZ means return to 0. Okay, then return to 0. And in biphase Manchester and differential Manchester. So let us discuss it one by one. First is NRZ-L and NRZ-I. They are somewhat similar to unipolar NRZ scheme, but here we use two level of amplitude, two level of voltage. For NRZ-L means NRZ label. The level of voltage determines the value of bit. Typically, generally binary 1 may map to logical label high and binary 0 maps to logical label low. Inverse logic mapping is also known as NRZ-L. Means here binary 1 is logical label high. Okay. Or 0 means logical label low. And inverse can be also used, means 0 is high and 1 is low. Okay. So this is NRZ-L. And NRZ-I, that is NRZ invert. Two label signal has transition at boundary if the next bit that are going to transmit is a logical one, and doesn't have a transition if the next bit that we are going to transmit is logical 0. Means in 0 there is no transition and in 1 there will be transition. Okay, so let us check an example with the data 0 1 0 0 1 1 0. Okay, this is the data, and the first example is for NRZ-L. In NRZ-L, we consider here 0 is for high level and 1 is for low level. So 0 is for high level, here 0 is high and 1 is for low level. Again 0 is for high and 1 is for low, and 0 is for high. Okay, so this is NRZ-L. Then the next is non-return to 0 invert. So next is NRZ-I, and the data is 0 1 0 0 1 1 1 0. And in NRZ-I, non-return to 0 invert, we use no transition at the beginning of the interval for 0. 0 is no transition and 1 transition at the beginning of interval. So means 0. Okay, so 0 means no transition. Then for 1 there will be a transition at the beginning. Then again the 0 means no transition. then again 0, no transition, and after that 1 means there will be a transition at the beginning, and again 1 means there will be a transition. Okay, then again 1 means there will be a transition, and 0 means no transition. So in first energet I, we are assuming in this example that previous signal before starting the data set 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0 was positive. So for positive, there is no transition at the beginning. So there is no transition at the beginning, 0. Okay. And then 0 means no transition and 1 means transition. And this is all about your energet I. Okay. Energet I. So comparison between energet L and energet I is baseline wandering is a problem for both of them. But for energet L, it is twice as bad as compared to energet I. This is because of transition at the boundary for energet I if the next bit that we are going to transmit is a logical one. Similarly, self-synchronization is problem. It's similar in both for long sequence of 0, but for long sequence 1, it is more server in energet L. Okay, so if there is a long sequence of 0 and 1, so there will be a problem in energet L and energet I. Then the next scheme is RZ. RZ means return to 0. One solution to energet problem is RZ scheme, which use 3 value positive, negative and 0. In this scheme, signal goes to 0 in the middle of each bit. Means in the middle of each bit, the signal will go to 0. The logic we are using here to represent the data is that for 1 up the signal represented by positive and half by 0 voltage. Means for 1 it will be 1 half signal represent positive and another half represent negative. And for bit 0, half of the signal represent negative and half of by 0 voltage. Okay. So the data is 0, 1, 0, 0, 1. Here for 1 positive and half by 0 voltage, and for 0 negative and half by 0 voltage. So for here 0 for negative, then half by 0, then for 1 it is positive, then half by 0, again for 1 that is 0, okay, that is negative, then 0, then again for 0 that is negative, then 0, and for 1 is positive, then 0. This is return to 0 scheme. The main disadvantage of RZ encoding is that it requires greater bandwidth. Okay, and another problem is the complexity as it uses 3 voltage level. As a result of all this deficiency, this scheme is not used today. Instead, it has been replaced by better performing Manchester and differential Manchester scheme. So let us discuss about IPH, that is Manchester and differential Manchester encoding. Okay. So Manchester encoding is somewhat the combination of RZ and NRZ. The duration of the bit is divided into two halves. The voltage remain at one level during first half and move to the other level in the second half. The transition at the middle of the bit provides synchronization, and differential Manchester is somewhat the combination of RZ and NRZ I scheme. Means Manchester is combination of RZ, okay, combination of RZ and NRZ L, and differential Manchester is combination of RZ and NRZ I scheme. there is always a transition at the middle of the bit, but the bit value are determined at the beginning of the bit. If the bit is 0, there is a transition. If the next bit is 1, there is no transition. So the logic we are using to represent data using Manchester is that for bit 1 there is a transition from negative to positive volt. For bit 1 that is negative to positive in the middle of the bit, and for bit 0 there will be a transition from positive to negative. Okay, so for bit 0 positive to negative in the middle of the bit, and for bit 1 negative to positive. So for the data 010011, so let us do the example. So in Manchester the 0 represent through positive to negative and 1 represent negative to positive. So the data is 010011. So for 0 positive to negative, and again for 1 negative to positive. Then for 0 positive to negative in the middle of the bit negative, then again for 0 it will go to the positive, then positive to negative, and for 1 negative to positive. Okay, then again for 1 negative to positive. Now let us do the differential Manchester. For differential Manchester we are assuming in the example that the previous signal before starting the data set 010011 was positive, therefore there is a transition at the beginning, and the first bit 0 in the current data set is starting from negative. Okay, means here always a transition in middle of the interval and 0 transition at the beginning of the interval. Okay, and 1 means no transition at the beginning of the interval. So for 0 transition at the beginning, so there is a positive, then there will be a transition at the beginning. Okay, and negative 2 again it will go to the positive, and for 1 there will be no transition, and always a transition in the middle of the interval, and again for the 0 there will be a transition at the beginning. Okay, and middle transition in the middle of the interval, again for the 0 there will be a transition, and again for 1 there will be no transition. Here there will be no transition, and again in the middle it will go up, and for 1 again there will be a no transition. Okay, so in Manchester 0 means transition from high to low, means positive to negative in the middle of the interval, and 1 is transition from negative to positive in the middle of the interval. But in the differential Manchester, it uses always a transition in the middle of the interval, but 0 transition at the beginning of the interval, and for 1 there is no transition. Okay. The Manchester scheme overcomes several problems associated with NRZ L. The differential Manchester overcome the several problems associated with NRZ I, as there is no baseline wandering and no DC component because each bit has positive and negative voltage contribution. So this is a better option in the encoding, digital to digital encoding. So as I have discussed the unipolar and polar scheme, and in the next video I will discuss the bipolar scheme. Thank you.